So you did say, and we're talking with Bryant, Vincent, head coach of ULM, Locked On Sunbelt, your teams every day. You say you take it day by day. All right, so you get the job, find a place to live, and you're starting to recruit. There had to be a whole list of things that you had to do as the head coach before you even started thinking about football because it's ULM. Can you give us a few things that you might not think about, that fans may not think about, that had to be accomplished before you even thought about day one of spring football?
Absolutely. The first thing we had to do, we had to establish a nutrition program. I come in day one. And
what? I try to establish that every day. It doesn't seem to work.
but I come in and I'm like, think about this. I'm going, all right, where's show me our nutrition budget and what's our nutrition program look like? And I get the crazy eye and everybody's like, what are you talking about, coach? I was like, what do you feed the players? And I'm telling you the truth. They said, wait, coach, we had Pop-Tarts and peanuts for breakfast. We had boxes of Pop-Tarts and we had some peanuts. And I went, okay, maybe that's why we look the way we do.
Fourth quarters aren't going our way. Yeah.
And physically you can't hold up, past the first drive, but we established, a nutrition program, speed equipment. Speed is a big part of this game, and we didn't have any speed equipment, athletic training equipment, recovery equipment. We didn't have any shoulder sleeves. We didn't have any of the leg sleeves. We didn't have massage guns. When I'm talking about the bottom, we were on the bottom. And now we're going into year two. We've got top-rate speed equipment. We've got a nutrition program I think that our players will stand on the table for. We've got a strength program that's been established. We've updated the facilities right at a little over $1 million of facility upgrades, from equipment upgrades to, we hadn't had updated shoulder pads in 10 years, brother. 10 years. We had 16 shoulder injuries playing with middle school shoulder pads last year. I'm just calling it what it is. And now we have every single player on our team has customized shoulder pads. And so the progress has not only been just in the weight room, it's in the overall program. And that's what it takes. Look, year one will put 10 years on your life. And so I've, without a doubt, it's put 10 years, but it's when you're passionate about it and you understand the things that have to take place, they've taken place. Our administration, with President Castile and our athletic director, John Hartwell, we were probably behind 10 years. I think we've closed that gap. We're just behind a year or two.
Well, you can show progress real fast.